Howdy, 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 howdy. Oh, Garrus wants to say hello, as he always does. Because he cannot live without doing it otherwise. Hey, thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. And yes, I saw you on my Discord. I did. Here. Yes, you're a lot. Let me put my microphone actually in a position where it can be heard. Jesus Christ, you're so excited right now, Garrus. But yes. The Discord server. I hope you're enjoying your Wind Waker rando. I really want to do another one of these days. It's been far too long since I've done a Wind Waker rando. Like, definitely over a year. But we'll get to it eventually. I'm in my Majora's Mask phase. It is hot today and my hair is just kind of down, which is really amusing. It is hot and it's humid, which is fun. But yes, so we're doing another Majora's Mask rando today. I actually haven't, oh, hit my mic. I haven't made the seed yet and I haven't turned on closed captions. So let's turn that on. Let's move Streamlabs over here and let's open up my desktop and then you can see me make my seed too, so everyone knows what's in it. So I'm using the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask base. Hey Becca, feeling pretty shitty after counseling. Well, I'm happy to be able to help in any possible way that I can. Hope the rest of your day is able to go well, and I hope you're able to enjoy the stream. But yes, so I am doing the base Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask randomizer, but I am only doing Majora's Mask, just because I'm practicing Majora's Mask predominantly. Songs Anywhere, Skulltula tokens are all shuffled. I start with Tingle's maps, so that means his items are also shuffled. I start with maps and compasses. Keys are randomized in their dungeon, but they're key rings. Boss keys are in their own dungeon. Town stray fairies are anywhere. Dungeon chest stray fairies are anywhere. Freestanding ones anywhere. Blue warps are fine. The business scrubs are shuffled. Owls are not. Shop sanity and the merchants, so that is like Tingle and the blacksmith, I think. Well, everyone that sells stuff will have stuff, and everything is affordable. I'm gonna have reset because I start with Song of Time, so it's fine. All dungeons are open. They are not open though, like beaten. Yep, custom that. Free Scarecrow. Start with it. No cross-game stuff. That doesn't matter here. I can access the moon with 2 boss remains, but I can't beat Majora until I have 3 boss remains. Starting items are just the... brain function. Starting items is Sword, Shield, Song of Time, and Ocarina. I'm just remembering that I need to open up my tracker. So I'm gonna just do that real quick. But yeah, so that's all the starting. Song of Time, Song of Soaring, Ocarina, Sword, and Shield. Chess match, their contents, Heart Piece, Keys, Skulltulas, Fairies. They all have their own unique thing. Blast Mask is 2 seconds. Keep items after cycle reset, so I get to keep my arrows, bombs, money, and whatnot. Fierce Deity Anywhere, and Fast Transformation. Progressive Sword, progressive regular sword, progressive shields, so you know what, I'm actually going to make these be separate. And the swords and the Great Fairy Sword are separate. Full Goron Lullaby. I am doing just fine, actually. My friend who lives all the way at the other side of the country has been here for the past little while, so I haven't been streaming a lot recently because I've been visiting them, but here I am. I went to Japan and managed to pick up a brand new GameCube controller. It feels good. That was so unlucky right there. My hair just went right down my throat. But funny you say that. I also got a brand new Japanese GameCube controller. So that's kind of really funny that you got that as well. And yes, it is really fun because I very much miss my friend. Sun Song is anywhere. Bombshoe bag, skeleton key. So that means if I happen to find this, I get all of the keys. But this is like one item that's anywhere. I've gotten it maybe once in my several seeds. Hover boots are added. I get to fill my wallet if I get a new one. There's iron boots and Zora tunic, so that gives me the ability to beat Great Bay without Zora mask, and lenient Goron spike, so that means it just starts faster and easier. Junk locations, Deku Playground, the Goron race. I'm actually going to remove that because I want to do the Goron race when I can. The Stray Fairies, Honey and Darling, Zora, the Fierce Deity mask check, Frog Choir, Great Fairy, getting the couples mask, Town Archery 2, Woodfall Rapids, like Woodfall Beaver Race, and Woodfall Great Fairy. So those are Beaver Race 2. So those are all of the junk locations. Entrance boss shuffle full, so they can be anywhere, like any boss anywhere. Dungeon shuffle full, and they are shuffled within themselves, so any dungeon can be anything. And that is all here. No Plando, no advanced. Yeah, so that's my settings. So let's generate the seed. If you want to pop to the next screen so you can let me download it, that would be nice. There we go. Perfect. So this comes with the spoiler log as well. But that is just for if I get stuck or for afterwards. What day is it today? It is the 15th. There's no K in July. Just so I can remember what seeds go, like I've done on what days. Perfect. So I guess I should pop it up to be my game here. My little gamey game. 36 hours in RetroArch, almost 37. Is this... Alright, I forgot to open a thing. And there we go. Now you're open. Now you're doing what I want. Now, if I restart RetroArch here, now my controller should work properly. There we go. Okay, load content. You can't see all of it because you don't have to. I always get so lost in this. Perfect. Here we go. There's no game audio. You can hear game audio, why can't I? Oh god, where is it? None of these are my speakers. Sorry, there is minor technical difficulties going on right now, and I don't understand because this has never been an issue. I genuinely have no idea what's going on, so I am sorry. Do bear with me. I'm sorry, I'm just genuinely so confused. I do not know. So my speakers for my computer is my computer monitor. I've never gotten actual external speakers or anything. So it's just the sound comes out of my computer, like my monitor. Normally I have headphones, but my Bluetooth on my computer has stopped working, so I've just been using the computer's speakers. Were you plugged into my that? What happened there? Did my camera just... There we go, it's still working, my camera. It just decided to jitter for a second. Okay, well, can you guys can hear the audio, yes? Because if you can hear the audio, then I can live with not hearing it myself. At least for this current stream. like, I see the audio wave on Streamlabs here, so I think you can... Yeah, that's definitely popping up, so you can hear this. So I can just move on with this. Okay, well, that's an unfortunate thing for me personally, but... Hmm. 20 rupees. You're a heart container chest. I won't worry about you right now. Well, heart piece chest. Don't really need to get that, but I'm here. I need to remember to get this guy, the guy that sits there at nighttime. I never remember to get him in any of my seeds. Alright, what do we have here? Ah, this is a good chest. I would kind of rather not be because it's kind of annoying to get this, but... I'm not on the scene. Ah. There we go. What was that, third try? Really not bad. Swamp Deed. Oh, another good chest. And another good chest. Nuts and sticks. Sticks and nuts. Jesus Christ, bombs as like my second treasure chest? Realistically, my fourth check. Kind of ridiculous if you ask me, but hey, I will definitely take it. I'm not good at using bombs predominantly for hovering, but... Where are you? There it is. Like only bombs for hovering. I more so use choose, but the main reason why I'm doing all these randos is to practice with the game and get all the tricks. Terminal Musical Stones is a stray fairy. This was actually my very first Zelda game. I got this with my N64 when I was a kid. I adored it. As you could probably guess. Oh, sounds like it's raining. I was letting my dog out right before I started the stream and everything, and I was looking at the Great Bay Temple has nothing good, so I can just go through it and beat the boss. Fantastic. Yeah, I was letting my dog go out and everything, and I was looking up and seeing the clouds. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be storming later. And just a few minutes later, all I could hear was just loud booms of thunder. I'm like, yep. It's probably not gonna be that big of a storm because there weren't, like, huge clouds and they weren't really dark, but they were clouds nonetheless. Come on. I didn't check and, like, try and peek and see what the item up there is. Skeletal token, don't need those. Green potion. Huh? Oh, I love that. Yeah, I couldn't end up figuring out what the issue was with my speakers. I'll have to troubleshoot that on my own time, but you guys can hear the game, and that's what's important. Oh, that's rude. You there. Right, I have weak sword. Mirror shield not required, swamp spider house. I should take notes. It's my... Oh, that was the wrong USB port. There we go. Alright, I get it. You can stop telling me that the controller port is configured. Okay, thank you for finally stopping. Okay, so... Wrench defense is junk. Goron race is junk. I'm almost dead. God, if I, like, missed that hit and got hit by the chew, that would have been really funny. I think I need to do some messing around with my controller settings for some reason, because I can't seem to shield and stab. Oh, now it's letting me. Right, you can't shield, Z-target, and stab. I forgot about that whole part of the mechanics. Kind of an important part of the mechanics, if you ask me. Yeah, that thunder is just kind of booming there. It's not consistent, but it's going. Blue potion, 50 rupees. Not even a bottle with blue potion. Kana Canyon is foolish. Oh, what the fuck is my camera doing? Southern Swamp is Way of the Hero. How many bombs do I have currently? I'm full on bombs, which is fantastic. Wish I knew how to Hess, though. Maybe with my new controller, I'll finally actually be able to. I don't have... Oh, I can... I don't know how I pulled that stick out. Haha, I totally intended on doing that, trust me. I didn't break it, I thought I did. Can bombs reach? Maybe I can't throw bombs and hit that. I would need bomb shoes to hit it. Sims are so unhinged. I really need to work on my speed of doing my first Termina field check, because it shouldn't be nighttime by the time I'm done. Love how deranged Sims are. What do you mean 1016? I wish I had bunnyhood. That's all I have to say. God, imagine if he gave me bunnyhood. I'll get those bunny ears. Just you wait. Let's get this. I remember when I was a kid, I used to want the sword on the wall there for Goron Link to use. Like, realistically, still way too big of a sword even for him, but I always wanted it. Elma Fudd has entered the chat. I'll get you, that wascally wabbit head. Hot damn, first key I find is the skeleton key. And I don't know if I'll need this, but I'll get it. Gotta make sure I save Grandma. I wish I had the bow. Alright, well, I'll gladly take a lot of money. Oh, did it? That's no good. It shouldn't do that. Wait, fuck, is the mayor's office still open? Probably not. I don't actually know the time it uses. They close at 8, so an hour ago. Oh, letter to Mama. You're right. Tinkle's not here at night. Grandma doesn't show up until midnight. Might as well see what Town Stray Fairy gives me, since this is the only one that is not junk. Bring the missing stray fairy and get a blue rupee and a swamp sculptural token. I got time to go check the guy. He's supposed to give me hints as to what he gives me on all 3 days for the swamp spider house, but... Hey! That gives me a couple checks. One of which being in... You're fine, Garrus, trust me. One of which being in Southern Swamp, so that could be the check that gives me the... needed thing. That's so fun because it is very much... It's 11 days past the 4th. I hope I'm positioned correctly for this. Haha! I love that. Love it. I'm all for, like, pretty explosions and shit, but... No, I guess I can't break that. I could have swore it was the 100 that the first one was. God, since I can't hear the music, I just have to make sure I remember the song instead of just hearing it out. It didn't start on the 4th. Of course it didn't. Need to prank them. How so? What's your plan? could get ISG and climb up there if I needed, but I don't need to. I should get a picture of Tingle. Something about the video drivers that RetroArch uses makes the photographs be weird. Heart container. I do not have the town title deed. The land title deed. Lag. Why is there so much lag in this room? They'll put a fake letter in their mailbox that says they're being evicted for shooting fireworks. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that. But you could put a fake letter in from the... whatever your local governments are called. You're fine. Is that elegy? Aponas. Requires magic mushroom. Well, I need the bottle. Okay, I only eat those when I'm in the woods. Stop hitting the thing, Blink. Termina Field is way of the hero. Oh, I forgot to mark down one thing. Yeah, I just don't really like mushrooms in general. Except mushroom soup for some reason. I will always enjoy some mushroom soup. But mushrooms on pizza? No. Mushrooms on like a burger or something, if you put mushrooms on those, I don't know, like a portobello mushroom burger, I don't fucking know. Stuffed mushroom caps, just any mushrooms, I just don't really like. I need to talk to you. I wish I enjoyed mushrooms. But alas. You've never had mushroom soup. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing then, but... like Campbell's mushroom soup. Cream of mushroom soup. You're supposed to give me a red potion, and a red potion in a bottle, not just a green potion. Okay, so... unfortunately, there's not really much else I can do in Southern Swamp right this moment that I can think of. I don't have the bow. So we'll come back here tomorrow, like second day, go in the grotto that's in the woods. Fair. So, Romani is now captured by aliens. Sucks to be her. Where am I going? There's some checks over in the east that I haven't gotten. The Deku Flower is here. There's no grotto here. Correct. Grotto here! Right, this is a useless grotto to me. Right now. So let's check out this grotto. The bird is not moving. Just the red pixel on the map is just staying perfectly still. Gray, stray fairy, don't need it. Let's see what this chest is up here. It's a junk chest. Why are you already back? Just making it daytime quicker by having the time be normal here. Southern Swamp is way of the hero, I know that. Alright, so the inn is way of the hero. Fourteen bombs ought to be enough to kill these two. Oh, cool. Oh, fuck. Wasn't expecting the bomb to just immediately explode like that. Alright, well, I don't have as many bombs as I would like anymore for that, so I'm just gonna go into town, check out and see what the bomb shop sells now, and then I'm gonna make my way back to the swamp. ₹20. I should also go see if I can talk to Madame Aroma. $10 AM. So let's try and jump slash and get Tingle here. Link, why did you just hop like that? Oh, I missed. It's not quite 10 o'clock yet, so I'll try again. I feel like that would have worked if it was a slightly different timing, but alas. Oh, nice. So does that tell me that I need to either buy the stuff at night or do the Goron, like do the multi-people thing. Zora, Goron, Deku, Link, play song. Now I can go do dogs. So there's realistically like one check I can do currently in here. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the luck, and I appreciate you dropping in to say hello. I hope you are doing well on this fine day. It's raining here right now, but I like the rain. Funny, it's raining in game and it's raining here. My brain just made that connection. Whoop. So I would love the bow soon. I wonder if Epona song being might be the way of a hero check here in Southern Swamp. I might as well get it. I have not really been getting these. And I need health. Like more maximum health. Okay. So I guess my next few checks that I know that I can do are nighttime or final nighttime. Because I don't have a potion to heal Kome there, so she can't bring me to Deku Palace, and I don't have a bow to get there myself. So I need a bottle with a potion or a bow. All else I can think of doing is... You know what, it'll be faster to just... I'm assuming that's making the same noise because it's kind of like bobbing. Andrew. I better get this. I only have 20 right now. Nice. And it was 50 rupees. So I gotta come back again as Goron, because I think that's a different reward. Enjoy your food. Alright, I was hoping that would tell me the hours. Tell me milk. I think it's 10 o'clock that it opens. I'm going to see about hovering over to the ocean. I don't have near enough bombs. These are all the exact same hints. Yeah. Is there a sign nearby I can actually get, like, ISG off of, maybe? So I don't have to waste a bomb for it? Yeah, I can't do this now. Had to get it on the first one to even maybe be able to. But I honestly don't think I would have been able to do it with 4 bombs. Must have been quite a bit of rain, because those sound like quite the puddles that cars are driving through. That can wait until I get the hook shot or something. I don't need it, it's just a heart. What was that other one? Oh, red rupee for 200 rupees. The All Knights mask is nice. That gets me 2 checks. I actually don't know how I can get in there. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. Because I can't get in there without the key. Oh, hit my microphone by accident. Can't get in there without the key, but I have the toilet paper for the guy. Alright, let's just make it night 3 so I can get those last few checks that I'm able to. So there's a few night 3 checks that I can do. Just took Garrus's collar off him. He doesn't need it on right now. He's just inside. I don't know why I took this route. But hey, we made it at the same time. I don't need to go in there, though. I can just wait for you to come out. Yeah, imagine being this guard. What am I supposed to do? Come on, postman. Useless. Useless. So either the key check, the letter check, or this check is the way of the hero check that's in here. Actually, it could be either of the two of Grandma's or the toilet. So there's still quite a few, actually. The curiosity shop opens at 10, so I can go check out that while I'm waiting for it to be midnight to give toilet paper to the hand. It is 10, right? Yeah. And what's the all-night mask check? Very. I wish I had the sun song, honestly, but oh well. Once I get this check, I can reset the cycle. I hope this is the way of the hero check, and I hope it's something real good. I should be able to get on that. That's all I have to say on the matter here. Useless. Boop, boop, bop, 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 bah. So at around 1, 2 o'clock, I need to I need to get the room key checked. I guess I can grind for bombs in the bushes. Because I would like to get into the bay. As long as I don't look at the bird's not going to spawn. Haven't gotten a single bomb yet. There we go. Started to actually run out of bushes. Pull at 20 bombs. And I think, just for the sake of if I get this, this is now every patch of grass. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be satisfied. Okay. It's not, there's like probably 2 or 3 more. But let's get to the bay. Okay. did that wrong, and I don't have... Do I still have ISG? Yeah, I do. Cool. I'm genuinely surprised with myself that I was actually able to do that with just regular bombs. Like 2 or 3 bombs were wasted. 3 or 4 if you count the one miss at getting at ISG, but now that I've been here, I can warp here once I get bow. I don't have a way to kill these spiders and get them. And I cannot actually get out either. Just do a quick little reset here. Time to get to the inn. So now I can get the room key check, and I can get the 2 grandma checks. Come on, Andrew, hurry the fuck up. I love the cows. Carnival of Time. This one I need to answer correctly, and then the next one I answer incorrectly. Is that it? Chateau. That's nice to know. Bottle of Chateau. A Chateau refill and a bottle. So now I can get Epona's song. And lucky for me, there's a spot to get mushrooms right in here. Wrong room. Maybe it's nighttime that I can get the mushrooms there. But I have a bottle now, so I can officially go get... Do I remember where there was a red potion if I got one? 50 rupees for a blue potion at the ranch. I can use that to save Kome. Can save Kome and can get the blue potion check. I don't want to spend 50 rupees, but hey. Can use this to save Kome, or it's Kotake. I genuinely cannot. I do not know the difference. Like, I forget which one is what. I want to say Kome is the red one, Kotake is the blue one, but... it's hard to say. So if I wasn't wanting to use Index Warp, I could actually be warping to a few little places, but that would mean that inevitably I would have to climb Stone Tower, and I don't really want to do that. Yeah, if I'm correct with it being Kome red, Kotake blue, It is Comey. I'm going to go save. Alright, monkey, let's go. I lost the monkey. Have this. Just don't break my jar. Oh, I guess Kotake leaves. There it is. That was the correct way to go. If only I had a mushroom. I have a mushroom. I don't have 10 rupees. Fuck. Alright, well, let's go get some rupees. Come on. upstairs neighbors are vacuuming, and it popped up slightly on the waveform here. I get a good picture of the giant octo from here. It's not lagging like it was. Wasn't expecting that to actually be 20 rupees, but hey. Bomber's notebook. That is not on the tracker. It's sometimes fun to try and get a picture of Link. Okay. Don't know how bountiful Deku Palace is, but that's why we're here. And he was gonna see me. Wasn't expecting him to just immediately turn around. So that's actually a heart piece. I can't get that without Deku. You weren't supposed to see me. the 4, technically 3, depending as to how you count it, of the areas in this game have a sneaking section. There's the sneak past the Deku Scrubs. And there's sneak past, what is the... How did my brain immediately forget what my exact point was? There's sneak past the Scrubs. Sneak past... Like, sneak past Pamela kind of counts. What was the other sneak past? I cannot think of what it was. So maybe Southern Swamp Way of the Hero check was the Epona song. Okay, what am I doing? I guess I'm gonna go to the swamp and see what there is. I wish I had the bow. Horse wants me to have bow because it always expects to have bow at this point. But no bow. Don't need to hover. So there's not too many checks I can do here in the ocean, but there's a couple. And I can, might as well peek them, you know? Peek the ones I can't get the ones I can. Spoiler. That's a heart chest. Stupid goldfish. I swim backwards, so I'm not bombarded by them. I knew they would be bombs in there, and I wanted them, so I made sure to pick it up and drop it on my head to get them. Might as well. Now, can I do this? I've done this before. I just have trouble with it. I don't remember how to do that, the specific inputs, so I'll have to look into that later. I'm not going to waste my time on that. Nighttime. Oh, I can go to the graveyard. I'm glad I just know these songs so I don't have to rely on hearing them to play them. None of the seeds I have done so far have I gotten Lens of Truth. Damn, first try. Ah, my stick burnt away. I tried to put it away. I would love this jinxing to please go away. There we go. You weren't supposed to hit me. I'm supposed to barely spit under your legs there. Oh well, now I can kill these guys. They're about to kill me. Knew it. They do a quarter heart each, and they managed to whittle me down. There we go. And it's a junk chest. Is it going to be a heart refill, hopefully? Nope, nuts. Damn. So it seems that I can't just crouch by his feet and fuck him up. It's let me do it numerous times before. Perfect. And what do we get? Heart piece. Okay. Didn't quite get that correct. Alright, so I did it, but not quite facing the correct direction. Yeah, no, that was way too early. Still too early, but not as too early. Don't know what happened there. It flew me backwards. I didn't get the roll in. I am so satisfied with myself for getting that. Not too close. Whew. Come on. Yes. First try with this one. So we got 3 tries for the other one. Good, Jess? Yeah! What do we got here? Ooh, double defense. That is not a thing on the tracker, but that is a nice thing to get. Assuming I don't get to a situation where killing myself is the easiest way out of a room. Alright, what am I doing? Surprising I haven't been north, surprising I don't have the bow. We don't know. Tonic Canyon is foolish, Galar Race is foolish, Range Defense is foolish. I guess, oh, hit my pop filter. I could, I'll make it third day, and I'll go to the ranch, do the dog race. Oh, and I guess there's also the Gorman race that I can do now. Which that might actually... That makes sense for if Epona was Way of the Hero, that it would be that I need to do with Epona. Let's do the race. Cut me off and made me lose all speed. Come on, opponent, do it! Yes! Nice, first try. Heaton mask. Okay. I can actually get that checked just right out here. What the fuck? Since when is... Huh. I don't remember, like, ever a time when that's open that I've perceived. Oh wait, fuck. I did not read what the question was. It's probably the milk bar was the answer then if it wasn't stockpot in. Welcome back, welcome back. I got the Pikachu mask, as I always called this as a kid. Comic Canyon is foolish. Oh, very nice. I've never had Chick-fil-A before. I've heard it's pretty good. That's usually how it goes. I haven't actually had a good chicken sandwich in a long time. It's unfortunate that Blue Dog always comes in last. Is that a good chest up there? I haven't actually checked yet. Yes, it is. And poor Blue Dog. Butler race is a red rupee. Is Link able to get up here? I'm sure. Oh, what? Where did my ISG go? Is it because I hopped up it like that? And now my ISG is gone. I didn't realize that that happens with that. No, don't shield drop like that. I don't have enough bombs anymore. I'm just not good at getting bomb ISG a lot of the time. If only I was able to hop up like that and keep my ISG. So I need to either get Zora, Fierce Deity Mask, more bombs, or the hook shot in order to get that item. Yeah, the flag has been set for that. I hope the Keaton Mask gives me something good, because that would definitely make sense, because Southern Swamp is Way of the Hero. What did I get in Southern Swamp? I got Epona Song. What can I do with Epona Song? I can do the Gorman race. What did the race get me? Keaton Mask. What does Keaton Mask let me do? The Keaton Mask quiz. Tingle, tingle, Kulu, Limpa. 6 a.m. I always forget this one. Just as I thought. Piece of heart, that's all it gave me. Link. Link, what the fuck are you doing? That was not near a jump from you. I hit the wrong one. I'm gonna try one more time. That time he put his sword away and then did his little hop. Many other things that I'm aware I can do. That is a ledge. Epona doesn't want to touch the water. There's one check over here I can keep. Go ahead, Temple Foolish. Why can't I get the angle to let me see this? It comes so close and then it's like, nah. You don't actually want to see this. Jesus fucking Christ. Beans. Beans are up there. I'm blanking heavily. Unless there's something here in Termina Field that I'm missing. That is the way of the hero check that works. I've gotten every grotto. Oh, maybe. the kids. I think I can backflip into the pathway for the Astral Observatory. Stop fucking locking onto that. It didn't even say speak, it said attack. Alright, that was actually much easier than I was expecting. Oh, nice. What do we have here? Ice arrows. Does that allow me to do QPA? Ooh. What song is that? It's probably New Wave. Yeah. One of the most useless songs I could get for my seed settings. But that's probably the... Why would that be Way of the Hero? Might be able to get a quick put away with this. But I don't know. I can't hear, it's a lot harder. I haven't saved in quite a while. Not like a long while. What did I do? What the fuck is this? I don't know what I did. I'm somehow in a debug menu that I didn't know how that I could get into. Yeah! Does that mean I won? I'm hoping that I can, like, fix this. I don't have this on, do I? Okay, so I don't know what I did. I tried to do a quick put away shot, but it... I'm a great debugger. Yeah, I... Alright, let's reset and see how far it throws me back. Night of the second day, don't have ice arrows. Don't have Keaton mask. Alright, so that tells me where I am. But I'm actually going to... Much shorter, as I was initially stating, but yeah. I guess that's as good a place as any. I might as well call my short stream here. I gotta get something to eat, and then I have other stuff to do. There we go. Yeah, so much shorter stream, but it was a fun stream. Fun that I crashed the game there at the end. But yeah, much shorter stream, not even 3 hours, but next stream I'm gonna finish up the seed. I wrote down in my notes what I need to redo. Garrus wants to come over and say hello, as he always does. But yeah, super fun stream. Come next week's streams are going to be more regular again. Yeah, hi. But yeah, I'm excited for figuring out the rest of this stream because it seems to be a little bit of an issue for me right now. I mean, seed, not stream. Just because 3 hours in and haven't entered a dungeon yet. I'll like experiment once or twice more about the quick put away thing. But I feel like that just doesn't work. You know? Yeah. However, was loads of fun. Very much enjoyed it. Looking forward for the next one. If you haven't already, please do consider dropping me a follow and following me on both Twitter and Discord. Well, joining the Discord so you can get updates as to when I go live, take part in polls, suggest games to play, just have jolly fun times. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you all also very much for watching, and peace out.